Screen.
Hey, I'm smoking a bowl, Tom. I'll come commentate after I'm done.
Ugh. Alright, what's up? Let me see if I can find my stream. Come on. Pop up for me. Wait, Jeremy, where are you at? Damn it.
I'm smoking a bowl.
Can you find my stream?
I don't have my phone.
Fuck. Damn it, it's not gonna fucking load for me. I don't know why this does this. This Wi-Fi.
Just go to your channel. Just go to your channel, bro.
I go to my channel. It doesn't pop up there.
Oh, there you are. I found you.
Oh, word.
Alright, I'm coming inside. Come on, Martin.
I found you.
Alright, cool. Hold on.
You're in.
Whew. I'm alright as fucking...
Hot mics.
I don't care that people want to smoke.
Hot mics.
Hot bikes. Alright, here we go.
You're in the broadcast booth. You lose your job for saying something like that.
I'm only a part-timer. This is my second job. I'm only a part-time commentator. This ain't my full job. Y'all can have this. I use this for the benefits.
He needs to keep to leave. He only gets to call the Lions games.
Boom, starting up. Oh wait, Tom, you post it?
No.
Wait, I need to post it in the chat.
Right.
You also sound like you're underwater, Tom.
Doesn't have his mic. Oh, I got it. I got it now.
Good?
Yeah, I found it.
Alright. Good morning, NFL. We are in week 15, season 4. Huge matchup for both teams. The Arizona Cardinals come into this one needing to basically win out to get into the playoffs. And as for the Chargers, although they have the best record in the NFASL, they have both the Kansas City Chiefs and Las Vegas Raiders right on their tail. As the Cardinals will open things up here at their own 17-yard line, we will see Kyler Murray and the high-flying Cardinal offense out here first against a top 2 defense in the LA Chargers. So, entering this game, I mentioned the Cardinals, I believe, entered this ball game at 5-8, and the Chargers 12-1. Again, the Chargers this season have not lost a game at home. Only loss, of course, coming to Kansas City. As Kyler Murray will begin this game under center. First play from scrimmage, a handoff for Travion Henderson, and he's got a good run. Picks up maybe 8 yards to the 25-yard line as Derwin James there to make the tackle. I checked that was Byron Jones on the stop, but regardless, Cardinals with a great first down run, and I think that's going to be the key today for Arizona's offense. What you do on first down. A defense like LA, you cannot be behind the sticks. You cannot have third down and long situations against this D-line and secondary. Second down, another run. Henderson, same side of the field. Murray with a great open field tackle, but first down achieved by Henderson, of course, the second-year pro, as he is really taking that leap in his sophomore campaign alongside Isaiah Spiller, who also plays in that NFC West. A couple of exciting young running backs there in the NFC. Chargers defensively, again, they got Joey Bosa. They traded for Fletcher Cox a couple of seasons ago. And, of course, Kenneth Murray, Jordan Brooks, two great coverage linebackers. Murray, first pass today, and he runs out of time as Fletcher Cox gets there. first sack today from the LA Chargers, as the former Eagle has registered sack number 4 on the campaign. Again, this is the problem you have when you deal with this defense, trying to throw the ball under center. Honestly, just throwing the ball under center, Matt, doesn't ever seem to work. But you see what happens. The pressure comes up the middle. You don't have anywhere to go. Even the guy as athletic and mobile as Kyler Murray can't get away from that interior rush. And it puts you in a precarious situation on second down. Chargers putting 8 defensive backs on the field here. Murray. Here comes pressure in the middle again. He gets rid of it, though. It's Austin Eckler, the former Charger, as he works up to the 32-yard line. Tyler's first completion today, and it'll be a pickup of 13 yards. And it puts the Cardinals in a much better spot here on third down, as they have about 6 yards to go. So first third down today. Again, the Chargers are the best third down defense in the league. They only give up 32% of these conversions. And they're going to give it up here as Henderson's got the first down. So the running backs have been busy in this game. Henderson already with 2 receptions. Check that. That's his first reception. That's 2 carries. And Eckler also has a reception. So Murray utilizing the backfield on this opening drive. And the Cardinals have their second first down. Set it down. It's going to be a bubble screen for Rondale Moore. And he cannot get away from Asante Samuel Jr. That is a tremendous play made by Samuel Jr. because Rondale Moore is one of the shiftier receivers in the NFASL. Game against Baltimore last year, it was a similar play. He spun out 4 people and took off on the first play of the game for a 75-yard touchdown. That's the kind of explosiveness he brings to the table. And that's going to be an interesting matchup all day long. Samuel lined up on Rondale Moore. Motion this time is Rondale Moore. He'll try the right side to get away from Samuel, and does, but Derwin James awaiting him at the 39-yard line for a minuscule gain of a yard. And we mentioned this moments ago. Chargers, best third down defense in the league, and for the Cardinals, right in the middle of the pack. They're 14th in the NFASL third down conversion percentage, and this is going to be a tough one. 3rd and 12, they're going to need to get to essentially past midfield stripe. Here comes Fletcher Cox again. Murray's going to have to dump it down, and he throws it past the hands of Henderson. That's an incompletion, and that'll set up a punt for Arizona on their opening drive. So they were able to move the ball, get a couple of first downs, but the Chargers defense holds as Shed is on for the punt. He'll send this end over end to the far sideline, and it will be out at the 20. Justin Herbert, Tyler Goodson, Cameron Latu, as well as Jahan Dotson and Keenan Allen set up for the Chargers offense here with 4:56 to go in the first quarter. First possession today for the LA offense. And for Justin Herbert, the biggest progression we've seen from him from year 5 to 6 here has been the utilization of Tyler Goodson. Last season, Jahan Dotson, Latu got a lot of looks, but Goodson has really been the reason the Chargers have elevated their game offensively as he takes this first down carry for a gain of 5. Goodson, of course, playing his college days for Kurt Ferentz at the University of Iowa. And usually that's a school that recently has been known for the tight ends they produced. You know, of course, you talk about George Kittle, T.J. Hawkinson, Noah Fant. But Tyler Goodson, he's turned out to be one of the best kept secrets here in the NFASL. And this year he's really broken out. Herbert will look to throw. He's going to go down the field for Allen, who's got separation and has the completion in Charger territory. That's a gain of 51 yards, and Keenan Allen gets the thing going for the Chargers here in the first quarter. Was working on Thompson that time, and he just won at the line of scrimmage. Thompson able to make a tackle and save a touchdown, but you see Keenan Allen does what we call a stack right there. He's able to put himself in a position where Herbert can just loft the ball right into his hand. And Keenan Allen able to make the catch there. And here's the first down run, and it's going backwards. Cardinals, along with the Jaguars, one of the teams in the league that use the most double A-gap looks. They don't always send pressure, of course, but they like to show linebackers in the A-gaps to stop these inside zone carries and runs up the middle. And you see it pay off right there as a nice play was made for a loss of 1. So Herbert now, from his 26-yard line, already in field goal range, will look to his right. He steps. He's going to continue to roll. Only one receiver over there. He'll get away and then will not. Xavier Collins with a tremendous play to get down on Justin Herbert at the 24-yard line. Looked like Herbert was about to put on a little move, get away from Collins, but Collins able to secure the tackle, and that will bring up 3rd down and 9. Herbert from the gun. Here comes a free rusher. It's Lamb, and he will bring down Herbert at the 38. Nathan Lamb, who is having an excellent rookie campaign, leads the Cardinals in sacks, and that is number 11 for Lamb. So here's a long field goal for Gene Dangus, 55 yards out, and he will nail it. So after the 51-yard completion to Keenan Allen, the Chargers lose yardage. They go backwards about 12, 13 yards, and they have to settle for a dead field goal. So 3-0 Chargers. Rivers will take this out of his own end zone, and he will try to juke away from one, but will not get to the 20-yard line. Out of the 18, Cardinals will set up shop for their second drive today. Last time we saw this offense, they were able to get a couple of first downs and then had to settle for a punt after not being able to convert on the third series of downs. Murray so far is 2 for 3. He's got a couple of completions to his running back. Well, actually 3 or 4. I forgot about the jet touch pass to Rondale Moore and the bubble screen as well. So actually 4 or 5. I'm really not paying attention to Kyler Murray's stats, as you can see. As we had a pause, but we're back in action here from SoFi Stadium in sunny Los Angeles, California. Beautiful sight here. What an atmosphere this stadium is. Built back in 2020. And, of course, the host of the first Super Bowl in Season 1 where we saw the Kansas City Chiefs defeat Seattle Seahawks. And speaking of those Kansas City Chiefs, tough loss last night to Baltimore. They were up 28-7 in the fourth quarter, I believe, or third quarter. And final score, the Ravens won 36-35. As Murray's going to call his own number, pick up 15, and pick up a first down, which, again, that was a huge result for these LA Chargers, who basically were in an arms race with Kansas City. Between the Chargers, Raiders, and the Chiefs, only the Chiefs have lost a game this season outside of the division. It just goes to show you how dominant these teams have been this season. As Travion Henderson putting on move, as he's across the 40-yard line to the midfield stripe. And again, a great run from Travion Henderson, as the Cardinals going ground game on back-to-back plays, and they pick up 15 on consecutive runs. So, right at the midfield marker is Kyler Murray and this Cardinal offense, trying to get the ball down the field here. Murray back to throw, pressure middle again. He's got a man. That's John Vincent. And Vincent with the big grab at the 25, and that'll send us to the second quarter. So after one from L.A., Chargers on top of the Cardinals, 3-0. And the Cardinals will begin our second frame inside the 25-yard line. Murray just hooked up with John Vincent on that last throw. This one will be a diving catch made by Rivers that would have possibly saved the pick six. It looked as if Ringo was about to dance his way into an end zone house call there. Dangerous throw from Kyler Murray, but his receiver, Rivers, is there to secure it and bail out his quarterback. So, gain of 1 there. Second down. Pump fake. End zone shot. This one is going to be intercepted. Went right back to Rivers again, and that ball floated way too long. Derwin James with the interception, and that is a lead. 37th interception for the LA Chargers this season. And you just hate to see things like this because you see double coverage, you see a wide open receiver on the flat route. Those are the types of things where you look at film the next week, you want to slam that tablet to the ground out of frustration. Chargers will take over at their own 20. And Herbert will look to roll. He'll find Allen in stride, who spins away from the first tackler, but Collins is able to secure a stop at the 27. Herbert is 2 for 2. Both completions have gone to Keenan Allen. And the Chargers are set up for 8 second down and just 3. And another 11 personnel look. This is going to be a run for Goodson. There's that trap play that the Chargers love so much, as it is a gain of 8 yards. And that's a team that they love to pull that guard, either the left or right guard. They got a couple of solid, speedy guards that are able to get out in space and make those key blocks, wham blocks, if you will, to spring free Tyler Goodson, and he's able to get to the second level and pick up first down yardage. Cardinals in that last drive, able to get down near the red zone, but then they turn the ball over, and the Chargers capitalize on that interception. Here comes David Collins, Misses. Throw back is knocked away, incomplete. Herbert was looking for Goodson out of the backfield. And again, you see the Cardinals are sending a lot of pressure at Justin Herbert today. And I don't know if that's something that Herbert's used to seeing. He hasn't been sacked all too much this year. Chargers offensive line has done a nice job of keeping a clean pocket for him to operate in. Herbert on second down. Herbert looking. Going to look for luck two, and he misses him. I think that may be more on luck on Herbert. Looks like Latu ran away from the ball, and it is now third down. Latu still without a catch so far. Sets up 3rd and 10. Herbert again, same formation. Pressure's picked up nicely. Looking outside for Allen. Great catch. Allen off to the races. He gets away from Buddha. After 25, he spins away from 2 more. And Keenan Allen is gone. Touchdown, L.A. For those of you that always say that these receivers are too old, 31, 32 years old, to retire, I enter Keenan Allen into the fray, 33 years old, and making plays that a 23-year-old would envy. That is a touchdown, 44th of the season for Justin Herbert, and the Chargers able to turn that interception into a touchdown. So Rivers again out of his own end zone. This time he's not going to even get to the 18-yard line, down to 17. Now last drive, the Cardinals started their possession at their own 18, got to the 25. Kyler almost threw an interception, and then on the play after did throw the interception. As you see, Derwin James has that X factor lit up. Then the slot nickel formation here defensively for LA as the Chargers look to continue to keep this Cardinal offense at bay. Henderson up the middle, short gain of about 2 as he's dragged down at the 19-yard line. Robert Cooper there to make that tackle. And that's a guy that Coach Bacchus really enjoys having on his team. Of course, Fletcher Cox is the number 1 D tackle, but Robert Cooper does a lot of the dirty work. He takes on those double teams that open up lanes for his other players. There's a wide-open Rondell Moore's got the completion, makes the first man miss, and then he's brought down by C.J. Henderson at the 45-yard line of L.A. But again, Rondell Moore able to and pick up about 30. Back-to-back possessions, the Cardinals have penetrated past the 50-yard line. They'll go ground. Henderson, who takes a licking at the 43-yard line by the former Seattle Seahawk, Jordan Brooks. Of course, he was acquired in a trade a couple seasons ago that involved Uchenna Nwosu going to Seattle in exchange for Jordan Brooks. So, of course, there was other assets involved in that deal, but those are the 2 big names. Murray, short throw, Rondell Moore complete, and he is knocked down by Derwin James, another big hit, but that hit may have propelled Rondell right past the first down marker, and it is going to be a Cardinal first down. Already halfway through this second quarter, Chargers up 10. Cardinals did get the first possession of the game, so this is really a must-score drive here. Murray, here comes pressure, and down goes Murray. Robert Cooper. We talked about him like 2 or 3 plays ago, and he makes a splash play on second down. It should be first down. That's the second sack of Kyler Murray. Both have come from the D-tackle position. And again, I know I sound like a broken record saying this. I'm not a fan of passing under center. I believe the game that really solidified it for me was the playoff game between the Colts and Raiders last year, where Gabe was sacked, I don't know, like 10 times in the first half. I don't know what it is about Madden. You can be in the shotgun and these guys don't get a pressure, but then you pass under center, drop back 3 yards. All of a sudden, everybody's a world beater. That pass was complete, short gain though, maybe 2 yards. And again, this is not the situation you want to be in if you're Coach Lon and the Arizona Cardinals offense. 3rd and 19. This gives those Cardinals, the Chargers, a chance to pin their defensive line's ears back and go after the quarterback. Nobby's passing down, throw over the middle, is overshot and intercepted by Byron Jones. Second interception today by the LA defense, and the Chargers take over at their own 23. Back-to-back possessions and interceptions for the Cardinals as Byron Jones has interception number 8 on the season, as we saw Derwin James have his 9th interception of the season on the prior possession. So, man, the secondary of LA, adept at turning the football over on opposing quarterbacks, and they are continuing that trend here today. Offensively for the Chargers, it's been the Keenan Allen show. Goodson, Latu have pretty much been shut out to this point. Jahan Dotson doesn't even have a target, but Keenan Allen, a big touchdown, as here is Dotson's first reception today. He spins away from one before Byron Murphy able to track him down at the 26-yard line. Post a gain of 3 yards. Chargers here in a really nice spot. They don't necessarily have to score a touchdown here, but they can take their time knowing that they get the ball to begin the third quarter. Maybe a run for Dotson, and it goes backwards. Goodson. He is absolutely stuffed. Loses 2 or 3 yards as Nelson has his second tackle for loss here today. You see the penetration there from 96, Nelson. He absolutely blew that play up. Fleming wasn't able to get that trap, Penning was not able to get that trap block in enough time. And that's always the issue. You got to have a guard quick enough, and the Chargers do. Just in that play, Cooper made a better play. Here's third down. Right where the middle's caught. Goodson, first down, Chargers. Simmons could not get there in time as the angle route allows Goodson to create the separation, and the Chargers have a first down as we enter the 2-minute warning. 10-0 LA, looking to add on to that lead as they have possession of the football here. They're at their own 34-yard line, and they just converted a third down and 10. Chargers today are 2 of 3 on third downs, of course, one of them being the touchdown to Keenan Allen. So here is a new set of downs for LA. Chargers, again, 12-1 on the season. This has been a Cinderella campaign for Coach Bacchus and the Chargers, but again, he knows that this all means nothing if you cannot get to the Super Bowl and win that elusive first title. Here's Goodson on the screen, and the Chargers just not able to get to go as the Cardinals and Budda Baker lead the charge for a loss of 4. And I am curious to see when Arizona will start using timeouts here, as they know they have to get the ball back for Kyler Murray once more before the halftime break. But again, Chargers absolutely a Super Bowl contender this season with the offense and defense that they put out in the field. Herbert to his right, back to Goodson. It's a broken tackle, and Goodson has about 12 on that escape play. And it'll be about third down and 2. And you're seeing again what Tyler Goodson has been able to do this season, turning small gains into bigger gains. A short throw there, maybe a 2-yard throw, he turns into a 12-yard gain, and it turns a second down and long into a third down and manageable for the Chargers. They're going to go empty here, spread the formation across with 5. Herbert will look to throw for Keenan Allen, and he's got him as he is pinballed down at the 46-yard line, but Keenan Allen has been tremendous today. 4 receptions, a $127, and of course that SportsCenter top 10 touchdown reception in the early part of the second quarter. 49 seconds to go. LA called their first charged timeout. Herbert again. It's a 4-man rush picked up by the Chargers offense. Herbert looking for a lot too deep. He overthrew it, and it's picked. This is Dante Jackson, who can't even get away from Byron Murphy, and that's who's going to be credited with the tackle. Oh, Madden. Interception from Arizona. That is a huge turn of events for the Cardinals. That's caused by the pressure. I said the pocket was picked up, and as soon as I said that, that's when a couple of defensive ends were able to get free. But for Kyler Murray, he's got to take care of the football here, and they need something on the board here. Goose egg so far, 2 interceptions from Kyler. Here's play action. He's going to step up in the pocket. He'll look to run. He'll take off, and he loses the football, and the Chargers have it. Man. I know what the Cardinals are trying there. I know he wants to slide. You tackle Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson in this game, they fumble every single time. And there you have it. The Chargers forced their 3rd turnover of the first half. And I mean, come on. Real life, is Kyler fumbling that football? Well, ask yourself that question. He's not. He's not losing that ball. But Madden, of course, you have a mobile quarterback. They have to find some way to make it fair. And that's kind of the two-edged sword that you deal with. You run the ball with the mobile quarterback, you get touched or tickled, a feather, something. You trip over a piece of grass, you fumble the football. It's really sad. But again, off my soapbox I go. First down and 10. Chargers, again, the bubble screen for Dotson. He's going to gain about 5 yards out of bounds at the 30. Excuse me, at the 18 with 30 seconds to go in the half. So the Chargers defensively today have just been excellent. 2 interceptions of Kyler Murray. They just forced that fumble. They have not given up any points today. And again, this goes to show you why I really feel like this Charger team is legitimate this season. In the past, the offense was always there. Of course, having these talented receivers at tight end. The defense had always not lived up to the billing. And so far this season, they've really rectified that situation. As Darrell Henderson might have first down yardage. It's the second time out it's called by the Chargers. And yes, he does. As he was able to push the football across the 12-yard line, where it will be first down and 10 at the Arizona 12-yard line. Chargers will get the ball to start the second half. And if you're the Cardinals, all you can ask for here is a field goal attempt. You cannot give up a touchdown here. Herbert going to roll to his right. Nothing available right now. Still looking, and then he'll have to throw it away. Great defense there from Arizona. They took away the corner route. They took away that flat as well as the end route. So that flood concept that time by the Chargers did not work out. And it will take the clock down to 17 seconds. And Chargers still have one more timeout, so middle of the field is still an option. But, of course, now being inside the 15-yard line, you really can just take shots at the end zone and try to make this a 3-possession lead. Chargers, again, will go empty. Last time they did this, they threw an interception. Time Herbert will throw for lot 2, and he's got the catch in bounds at the 6th. Tackled immediately, and the final timeout by LA is used with 13 seconds left in the half. So again, this is a monumental Week 15. Talked about what's at stake for these two ball clubs. Chargers trying to continue their spectacular campaign. Only one loss on the season, trying to secure the number 1 seed in the AFC. Cardinals trying to keep their playoff hopes alive, as slim as they are at the moment. Got to win out here. Herbert, good pocket. Will roll to his right. Only one target there, I see. And he'll look to run, and he is brought down in bounds. I believe he is. And the Chargers are going to not have an opportunity. The clock's at 0, and the Cardinals with a monumental stop to end the first half. Chargers come away with nothing, and they will get the ball in the second half. But we see the highlight there. Again, that's the big touchdown throw to Keenan Allen. Goodson, for the most part, has been contained. Latu only has 2 catches, and Dotson only has 2 catches. So the Chargers have done, the Cardinals have done a nice job on the playmakers for LA, but offensively, that's been the difference today. Chargers defense has turned the ball over 3 times, 2 interceptions in the opponent's territory for Kyler Murray, as well as that last fumble. But for Kyler, he has to play a better second half, has to do a much better job taking care of the football.
Well, let me click a kickoff.
Moments away from kicking this one off. Looks like Madden will not allow the Chargers to select the play, which par for the course. I mean, come on. It really makes me question what these developers are doing. I mean, that's somebody's job. Somebody got paid 5 figures to basically program that to not work. The world that we live in, folks. 10-0 our score. LA up on top of the... I can't think Chargers and Cardinals. I don't know why. It's a tongue twister for me today. On top of the Cardinals, 10-0. They have the football at their own 25. Again, last time they had the ball inside the 10-yard line after the fumble, but the clock ran out as Herbert was sacked in bounds. About 4 seconds left in the half. Cardinals have done a good job of creating pressure for Justin Herbert. He's been sacked once today, but also has been hit a couple of times. So the first play of the second half, it'll be an inside zone carry for Tyler Goodson. Collins immediately making the tackle. You see the first half numbers, 4 carries for 9 yards. Cardinals have given up only 12 yards rushing, and they have a top 10 rushing defense in the NFASL. And again, a lot of it is because of the linebacker speed they possess. Zaven Collins, Isaiah Simmons, 2 of the fastest inside linebackers in the league. Here's second down. Herbert on the drag. It's Latu. And nice tackle made by Dante Jackson, who has an interception today of Justin Herbert. And Latu's second reception will gain about 5 to the 31-yard line, where we will see an LA third down. Chargers today are 4 of 6 on third down. They make it 5 of 7, and they cannot. Great play by Byron Murphy. We had double 7 actions right there as Dotson was working on Murphy. Murphy able to swat the ball away, and the Cardinals Force a quick 3 and out. Here's J.K. Scott. First punt today. Rivers at his own 6-yard line. Will juke right into a hit stick, but will hold on to the football at the 12. Cardinals today have not had the ball in good field position. They've started 3 drives now inside the 20-yard line. But the last 2 have gotten down inside the 40-yard line where Kyler Murray has turned the ball over on both of those drives. So here's Trayvon Henderson, who had a nice first half. It's, again, only down by 10. You can still call run plays here, still get your running back involved. He's been the lone bright spot offensively. Kyler's been able to move the ball, and I know I've said this ad nauseum, but turnovers have just been killer. 3 of them here in that first half. And honestly, the Cardinals are fortunate that this is only a 10-point deficit. Another run. This is Eckler, the former Charger. He is lit up by Derwin James, the 25-yard line, but that is enough for an Arizona first down. That was a gain of 9 yards from Austin Eckler. And, of course, those of you remember that trade that these two coaches made back in Season 1, well, off-season of Season 1. Eckler got sent to Arizona. Mike Williams, first-round draft pick, got sent to Arizona. And I believe that first-round draft pick turned into Campbell, too. Here's Murray, and he is not going to find anything as Joey Bosa adds to the sack total for L.A. That's the 3rd Charger sack today. Joey Bosa has 8 sacks on this season. He's the one that leads this team in sacks, and you see why, as he had no problem working on superstar right tackle there. And again, that's going to be a good matchup. We'll continue to monitor that situation as it's now 2nd and long. Murray again, play action. Good pocket here. He'll dump it down. Eckler. And a great play from Derwin James. Stuck to him like glue on the play. And only a gain of 3. As you see, the Chargers only put 3 men in a rush that time, dropped 8 into coverage. And it caused Murray to have to hold the football. And we're now looking at a 3rd down and 18. He's set for the Cardinals. Tyler steps up in the pocket, looking sideline for Rondale Moore, and it's swatted away. Incomplete. Double covered that time. And the Cardinals will go 3 and out with the quickness. Here is Shedorn for his 2nd punt today. Last one was right at the 20-yard line. This one will be fielded by Dotson at the 25. He tries to spin away. He gets away from the first 2, and now he's got some room. He's up to the 30 before being brought down at the 35 by Thompson. And Jahan Dotson with a healthy couple of moves there to create some separation and get a net return yardage of about 10. So after the punt on the first drive of the second half, Chargers defense able to get the ball right back to their offense. They force a 3 and out as Herbert will begin this drive in a bunch formation. Dotson, Kirk, and Lot 2 on the right side of your screen. And he's looking that way and fires complete. Dotson picks up maybe 9 as he's knocked out of bounds at the 45, just shy of the first down marker. That throw, Justin Herbert has eclipsed 150 yards passing here in the first half, in the second frame. Play clock down to 2 seconds. Herbert gets it off. Pressure coming from the outside. Herbert going again for Allen. This time it is incomplete. Buda Baker was in coverage, couldn't get there under the ball to pick it off. And we have an injured Cardinal as Smith is a little shaken up. And again, the Chargers take their shot there for Keenan Allen. It worked earlier in the game. And again, they had the one-on-one look that they liked. Incompletion will bring up 3rd down. Yeah, this is 3rd and inches from the 45-yard line of LA. So again, another 3rd down opportunity. They're 4 of 7 today. Cardinals. Going to be a tough one, though. 3rd and inches. Anything 3rd and 3 or shorter is always tough to stop as a defense as they go out in the 5-2 look. Herbert will look to run for the first down. He has it, but he loses the football. It's retrieved by the Cardinals, and it is Chandler Jones. Jones down the left sideline as he's running out of gas, and is brought down at the 5, maybe the 7-yard line. Justin Herbert, when he has tried to run today, has not found success as he turns the ball over for the 2nd time, and the momentum, although still in favor of LA, things getting interesting here as the Cardinals have a 1st and goal from the 7. Red zone offense from the Cardinals, a top 10 unit. They're really good at converting here. Chargers as well, as you see Bosa all over that jet touch. Rondell Moore had nothing doing that time as Jalen Smith was the injured Cardinal. He has muscle cramps, and hopefully he can get some hydration there, or a banana or something to get him back out on the field. Second down and goal. Now, after losing a yard on the first down play. Then it's the pistol spread formation, favorite play in the college football circuit. Formation, I should say. Murray to throw. End zone, he's got a wide open Rivers. Did Rivers get the feet in bounds? No. He couldn't keep the puppies down. And missed opportunity for Arizona. As you saw the coverage that time, the Chargers were in the cover 2 hard flat. And, of course, that corner route is going to be open there. And now it's third down and goal, and the Cardinals are in jeopardy of missing away a huge opportunity here. Third down. Same formation from the Cardinals. They're going to play a handoff here to Eckler and to Murray. He's got plenty of time. Still going, looking end zone. He's picked. He's intercepted by Samuel, who's out of bounds at the 1, and you just can't do that. You had a first and goal opportunity, and the Cardinals come away with nothing. Looking for Rondell Moore, and the third interception today from the Chargers. That's Asante Samuel's fifth interception of the season. Cardinals have turned it over 4 times, and it's just been a microcosm of their season. They've not been able to take care of the football today, and all season long. Goodson picks up some breathing room for the the Chargers, as they take over inside their own 10. 10-0 our score. Chargers have turned the ball over twice, Cardinals 4 times, and the Chargers defense has just continued to flex their collective muscle today. Justin Herbert from the shotgun. He will try a bubble screen, and it is tipped and picked. Touchdown, Cardinals! Are you kidding me? What a play from Dante Jackson. That's his second of the day. And oh, how the turntables, to quote Michael Scott, the extra point by the Cardinals is good. And as soon as I was ready to bash the Arizona Cardinals today, they make an outstanding play on the football. And the bubble screen is picked for 6. Dante Jackson with one of the best plays I've seen all season long, able to undercut that bubble screen for, I think it was maybe a 2 or 3 yard interception return for a touchdown. And all of a sudden, we're looking at a 3-point lead for these LA Chargers. The lights are shining bright now. The pressure is applied now on the Chargers. Let's see how they respond. First down is a completion to lot 2. He takes the cold shoulder to the 35-yard line from Jalen Smith, who's again back out on the field. Looks like he got that Gatorade on the sideline. Had muscle cramps, was dealing with that issue earlier, but back out on the field here. That's a first down for LA. So one of the biggest things you can see in a championship caliber team is their mettle. And I'm not talking about M-E-T-A-L, I'm talking about M-E-T-T-L-E. Their ability to handle adversity, shake off bad plays, negativity, and turn it into something positive. Here comes pressure. It's picked up. Herbert's got a wide open target, complete lot 2 in Cardinal territory, and brought down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It was only a matter of time before the former Alabama Crimson Tide tight end was going to make his mark on this ball game. And Cameron Latu able to beat Isaiah Simmons easily on that rub route. That was the old corner post scissor concept, and that always kills man coverage, gets those corners to run into each other, and it worked to perfection that time for a gain of 35. So there you go. After the pick 6, the Chargers now in the red zone, up by 3. Here comes Nathan Lamb, and a throwaway from Herbert. Smart decision, as the Cardinals had everybody locked in on that last play. And those of you just joining us, Chargers scored a touchdown on their second drive of the game. Keenan Allen on a long touchdown reception. Cardinals got a pick 6 moments ago to make this game. As Allen has it, I thought that was a touchdown, but he is marked down at the 1. Oh man, I want to see a replay of this one. The ball, of course, has to be across the plane when the ball is caught. Oh, that's a close one. I think that's a touchdown in my opinion, but I had something similar happen as you know, I'm the Ravens user. Against the Colts, last play of the game, Allen Robinson did the exact same thing to me and got his ass traded. So first down and goal now. Goodson fights for the end zone. Is he across? No. Wow, what a tackle made by Simmons in space, as it will, for the moment, keep the Chargers out of the end zone. Again, goal line formation, 2nd down and goal. Herbert. Got Goodson in the backfield. He's got Horn, the superstar fullback. They're going to go right back to Goodson and got the touchdown. So an excellent response from the LA Chargers. After the pick 6, they go down the field, and they answer with a touchdown drive of their own as Goodson able to punch it in from just a yard out, and that is rushing touchdown number 16 on the campaign for Goodson. Cardinals back down by 10. 11 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, as Gene Dangus will boot this one away. Rivers will not take this out of the end zone, as the Cardinals will go for the touchback. Puts them up at the 25-yard line. Offense today from the Arizona Cardinals have not provided any points. And they changed that narrative on this drive as they have struggled mightily against this Chargers defense, as most offenses have this season. Henderson. He'll pick up about 4, maybe 3 yards to the 28, and that should send us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So 10 minutes left here from SoFi Stadium. The hometown Chargers up 10 on the visiting Arizona Cardinals as this AFC West bout has reached its final quarter. Take a look around some heavy matchups here in the NFASL. Of course, we know the AFC North is bogged down right now. We have 3 teams with 8 wins, Baltimore and Pittsburgh playing today. And again, we have the Seattle Seahawks, San Francisco 49ers, our game of the week, as that throw is caught. But again, Rivers can't get his feet in bounds. College football, 1 foot's all you need. In the NFL, you know it's 2. And I only saw 1 foot get down that time, so yet again, Rivers not able to get his feet bounds. He had a touchdown on that last drive, and that really hurt the Cardinals as the interception was from the next play. This time they go for Rondale Moore on the comeback route. Beautiful throw as Rondale Moore makes the catch, and the Cardinals convert on 3rd down. Drive will continue. Rondale Moore only averaging 9 yards of reception, which is well below his season average of 22. So kudos to the Chargers for limiting his big play threat. Tyler, shotgun again. 3-man rush. Goes fresh to the middle. A lob. It is an absolute dime. What a throw from Kyler to Antoine Wesley as he drops the bread in the basket at the 40-yard line. That's Kyler's best throw of the day by far. Working on Jordan Brooks there. That was the only place that ball could have been put for his tight end to make that catch. Kyler now looking end zone. He's got Rivers and drops the ball. Put this man on the bench, Lon. Oh, man. Rivers has sold twice on this drive. That's the 2nd touchdown that he has not been able to haul in. Oh, man, I would be furious with number 18 if I was Coach Lon. You know, these are the types of things I think announcers in real life always say, you know, oh, you got to give the guy another chance. You know, it's tough to make these catches. I don't like that logic at all. You're being paid to catch a football. That's your job. If you can't do it, go sit on the bench. I'll go put someone on the field who can. Perfect throw again from Kyler Murray. They had the shot play they wanted against cover 3, and Rivers just did not make the catch. So here's a quick throw. Rondale Moore. Again, the Chargers have just been able to fly across this field in these short throws. And in all that haste, I missed the injury. Joey Bosa has a dislocated elbow, and that is a huge injury. As I see that the Chargers looking at their depth chart to figure out who is next up on the list, as it'll be Tyrone Horn, more than likely is going to be the starter the rest of the way. So that's something we need to monitor as this game continues. Again, the Chargers defense has not allowed any points offensively. The 7 points you see from the Cardinals came from a pick 6 by way of Dante Jackson. Here's another 3rd down for the Cardinals. They've converted 1 on this drive already. They need to get to the Charger 30 here. Another 3-man rush. Kyler gets out, and then he's knocked down by guess who? The man who was just substituted into the game. Way to make a splash play on your first play, and what a time to have it, as it's now 4th and 18 from the 48. And the Cardinals, again, by NFASL rules, can go for it here. Of course, down by 10. Curious to see if they do, though. They are. So that's the first sack, of course, on the season for Jalen Hood. 4th and 18. This is a monumental play. Very much to be the game here for the Cardinals. Here comes Fletcher Cox, and they're going to throw it short to Rivers. I don't understand that call. you're going to go for it on 4th and 18. You got to throw the ball past the first down marker at the very least, and that's just not going to get it done. The Rivers gets maybe 6 yards, but the Chargers will give them that any day of the week on an 18-yard, 4th and 18. Chargers take over. They have nice field position as well at their 42. Chance to deliver a knockout blow to the Arizona Cardinals season. Herbert back to throw. It's the famous cross-drag play that ATK has used for so many years. As Goodson out of the backfield picks up 7 and a healthy first down gain for LA. The turnovers, and they always seem to be the make or break in these NFASL games, at least the ones I call. Turnovers always a difference. And again, the Chargers have scored 7 points off turnovers, as have the Cardinals, but the Cardinals have turned over, including that turnover downs, 5 times in this game. Here's Goodson on an inside zone. He cuts back, and he's got first down yardage. Simmons makes the tackle at the 45, but the clock is under 7 minutes to play, and the Chargers offense is continuing to drive the ball down the field. Here's first down, I formation here. Chargers doing a nice job of letting the clock tick down. No rush here, of course. Snap off just in time. Herbert back to throw. Got a wide open target. That is Dotson, who drops it. Oh, wow, that is a tough drop right there from Dotson. You got to make that catch. Had the separation as well. And again, another qualm that we have with Madden, the shoestring tackles for some reason are the equivalent of a knockout, like a Troy Polamalu jumping over the center at the snap. But for some reason, that just demoralizes a receiver, and all of a sudden you can't catch a football. But hey, par for the course, like I said. Here's the trap play. Here's a nice run from Goodson up to the 36. And again, the Chargers have been so vital on second down today of getting great yardage on these second and long plays where it seems like they got backed up behind the sticks. They've done an excellent job of setting up third down and short opportunities here. And another one upcoming here for the LA Chargers. It's been tough sledding today for Goodson on the ground game, only 31 yards, but done a nice job of getting the yards when it matters the most here in the fourth quarter. Herbert from the gun. Doubling that look. Here comes Simmons. And the ball is out in time, but it will force a fourth down. And decision time from LA. From here, Davis easily can make this kick. Would make it a 13-point game. 53-yard field goal, but 4th and 1, most teams, in terms of analytics, are going to go for this because your chances of winning the game, if you convert this, go up exponentially. So here we go. 4th down and 1. Herbert will operate from the shotgun here. 2, Dotson, and Goodson all on the right side of your screen. Keenan on the left. Herbert looking for Goodson. He's got his man. First down. As Goodson with the toe drag swag kept to the 19-yard line. Red zone scissors the call. And it was really more like a machete there because that could be a dagger. That was a hell of a catch there made by Goodson. Again, I'm not trying to throw too much shade on the way of Rivers. I don't even know the man's first name, but it's pretty bad when you see a running back making catches that an Arizona Cardinal receiver has dropped multiple times a day. Here's Goodson on the stretch run, and it's nothing doing. Collins, again, there to make that tackle, the former Tulsa linebacker, and that should send us under 4.5 to play here, as the Cardinals desperately need to hold the Chargers to a field goal here. So far, they did the job on first down, as they've done most of the time today. This has been where the Chargers have been their best, is second down and long. Can the Cardinals keep them in a third and long situation? Let's find out. Justin Herbert. Going to throw back middle for Dotson, who drops another one. Byron Murphy, at least that time, was a little bit more realistic. He did, I see, get his hand on the football, yard it loose. And there you go. It stops the clock as well with the incompletion. And the Cardinals defense looking to get off the field here on 3rd and 12. LA needs to get to the Cardinal 9-yard line, continue this drive, but at the very least you want to continue to take care of the football here and set up a field goal opportunity that would make it a 2-touchdown game essentially. There's Goodson on the ground, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to play it safe. Goodson tackled immediately right on the 18-yard line. He's averaging just over 2 yards a carry, so Cardinals again flexing their run defense. Here's Davis on for a chip-shot field goal from 35 yards out, and the kick is right down the middle. That'll make the score LA 20, Arizona 7 with 3.5 to play. Again, Kyler Murray and the Arizona offense have put up a goose egg today. The 7 points you see on the Arizona Cardinals side of the scoreboard came from a Dante Jackson pick six. And this is a return from Rivers, and Rivers off to the races. One man to beat it, Davis. He gets past him, and Rivers just told me to go F myself. Touchdown, Arizona. Oh my goodness, what a return. And the Cardinals strike magic. The defense and special teams today have been pretty good, and then that game misses the extra point. Oh my goodness, I need to stop jinxing these Arizona Cardinals. My goodness. Wow. In the span of 11 seconds, Rivers goes, I think, 105 yards. Matt Gay misses the extra point. It's a 7-point game, and the Chargers have the football back. Now I have a chance to catch my breath. Wow. Oh, man. Well, I guess maybe Kyler Murray doesn't have to do anything. If the Cardinals defense and special teams is going to put up all the points, why not? As it's now a one-score game again. Herbert will throw on first down. Interesting call. Here comes Nathan Lamb in the throw back middle. We have a flag. I presume that's going to be a roughing the passer call as Kirk is taken down in bounds. And it is. Now the clock will stop. Again, the clock was not going to move. It'll stop at 3:09. But that's a huge first down for LA. They'll set up at their 41-yard line. Again, Cardinals have all three of their timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, so no need to panic yet. But, of course, you want to get the ball back for your offense as soon as you can. There's a nice throw for Dotson on the comeback route. He was working on Thompson, who's been heavily targeted today. That's another Charger first down, and now things get a little scary if you're a Cardinal fan. You can't give up a field goal here, and essentially, I would say the Chargers are already in Gene Daniels' field goal range. Of course, that's a created kicker that has 99 kick power, 99 accuracy, who was a punter. For some reason, Coach Newmoon let that player stay. He's not even a real person, but again, par for the course. Here's a handoff for Goodson. Gains 3 more yards, up to the 37. Collins, who's been busy today in the tackle category, has registered 6 of those. And it looks like the Chargers will let that clock run down to the 2-minute warning. So we have entered the twilight zone for the Arizona Cardinals season. They're down by 7. The Chargers have possession of the football at the Cardinal 37. Eventually, a first down would make this game out of reach because it would put the Chargers in field goal range, first of all, where they're right at the cusp of it right now. This would be a 54-yard attempt for Dangus from here. Here is Herbert. He's going to hand it off to Goodson. Goodson, can he hit the edge? He cannot. As a Herculean effort made by Jalen Smith at the 34-yard line. The Cardinals will call their first timeout. Minute 55 to play. 3rd down and 4. And if you're Coach Bacchus, you are reiterating to your quarterback, take care of the football. We don't need to turn it over here. We're already in field goal range. Just run the ball, do what you got to do. And they do. Smith makes the tackle for a loss of 1. Cardinals call a timeout. Dangus is on for a 52-yard attempt that'll make this a 10-point game. Of course, we're indoors, so there's no wind. And here's the kick. And it was almost blocked. It is good. The field goal is good. Chandler Jones broke up the middle. Oh, man, that could have been a spectacular turn of events. Instead, the kick is good, and the Chargers extend their lead to 10. Dangus will kick this away. Rivers had a kick return for a touchdown last time we saw him. He's going to try again. Going to get outside. He's going to be brought down, though, this time well short of a touchdown at the 22-yard line. So, Cardinals down 10. They have 1 timeout, minute 43 to go. This is always an interesting strategy. Do you try to get down and quickly kick a field goal and then go for the onside, or do you try to go for the touchdown first and then the onside kick? No matter what you do, you got to score once here, convert the onside kick, and then score the second time. So we'll see. Here's Henderson. He's going to stay in bounds. He's got the first down at 35, so he picks up 13. Of course, Cardinals will go up-tempo rest of the way. Murray with a quick adjustment here before taking the snap. Here comes Fletcher Cox. Here's a throw across the middle, and it's a dime for John Vincent at the 26-yard line. Now, here's the question. This is where I would ask that point. Do you kick the field goal here? Looks like the Cardinals are going to go, and the clock's continuing to run down to 50 seconds. Murray. Again, 3-man rush. Quick throw, Henderson. Can he get out of bounds? That's the question. He cannot. Tackled in play, and the Cardinals have to use their final timeout with 42 seconds to play. And again, 19 yards. This is a 37-yard field goal attempt, and that's what the Cardinals will do. Here's Matt Gay on for the field goal. Again, he missed an extra point earlier in this fourth quarter after the touchdown from Rivers, as Matt Gay will be 37 yards away. 36, actually, and it's good. So that makes it 23-16. And for those of you that took the Arizona Cardinals to cover, they have done that today. So this is the all-important onside kick. This lies the Arizona Cardinals season. Here is the kick, and it is recovered by who else but Keenan Allen, who's had himself a day, and the L.A. Chargers will survive. One kneel of the quarterback here, and we will have ourselves a 13th victory on the season for the L.A. Chargers, who will move to 13-1. And for the Arizona Cardinals, they can all but kiss their playoff hopes goodbye here in season number 4. Final score here from L.A. 23-16. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception. Tyler Goodson with a touchdown carry. And 3 interceptions of Kyler Murray. Spelled disaster for the Arizona Cardinals, who found a way to put up 16 points without their offense providing any of that offense. Well, I should include that field goal in the last drive, but 3 points the offense actually scored. Defense, special teams for Arizona, got a pick six and a kick return touchdown in this game. So that'll do it here from SoFi. Final score again, 23-16 Chargers. Stay tuned. We have the Nfasl Game of the Week between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers later today. Again, I'm Thomas Jones IV, wishing you all a happy holidays, and hopefully one of the first to tell you Happy New Year. I wish you all a safe, happy, prosperous 2022, and we'll see you on the flip side. Take care, everybody.